Hello, everybody. My name is Diana Moonlight, and I will share with you today what I've learned about the history of Earth Day. And I would like to start by just giving you an opportunity to settle down and relax. Everybody, sorry, I'm showing you my back. And then we'll look at some pictures together, and I'll tell you a few things about Earth Day. And later in the presentation, I'm going to ask a lot of you to help me out by reading a sentence that I'll be passing around when the time comes. And that would be what I plan to do. So please relax, sit back, and enjoy the presentation.
Connected to iPhone. Connected to iPhone. iPhone disconnected. Ready to pair. Connected to iPhone.
Everybody can see that, right?
I'm sharing with you a song called Earth Anthem by a group called the Turtles.
Old town.
I chose some pictures that illustrate the elements of our planet Earth. And I started with air. We always have all the elements around us. And in this picture, I just chose to look at the birds and the sky. We are part of the earth too. And these are pictures of representations of our mother, Gaia.
You understand?
Let Earth Day on April 22nd inspire you to strengthen your bond with our planet. This is the unofficial flag of Earth Day created by John McConnell, showing the blue marble famous picture that we all know. Earth Day. Earth Day is the first holiday which transcends all national borders, yet preserves all geographical integrities, spans mountains and oceans and time belts, and yet brings people all over the world into one resonating accord. It is devoted to the preservation of the harmony in nature, and yet draws upon the triumphs of technology, the measurement of time, and instantaneous communication through space. Earth Day is an annual event on April 22nd to demonstrate support for environmental protection, first held on April 22nd, 1970. It now includes a wide range of events coordinated globally by earthday.org, formerly Earth Day Network, including 1 billion people in more than 193 countries. Next, I would like to share a few historical events that led to the creation of Earth Day. And of course, it started with a disaster, with a very big oil spill that occurred in 1969. It was called the Santa Barbara oil spill, which occurred on January 28, 1969, when a well drilled by Union Oil Platform A off the coast of Santa Barbara, California, blew out. More than 3 million gallons of oil spewed, killing more than 10,000 birds, dolphins, seals, and sea lions. This event was publicized, and a lot of people were very upset watching it on the news while it happened. And it led to slowly people coming together and realizing that it is our responsibility to do something so our families, our children, and their children will inherit this planet as it should be. In 1969, at the UNESCO conference in San Francisco, peace activist John McConnell proposed a day to honor the earth and the concept of peace, to first be observed on March 21st, 1970, the first day of spring in the Northern Hemisphere. This day of nature's equipoise was later sanctioned in a proclamation written by McConnell and signed by the Secretary General U Thant at the United Nations. A month later, United States Senator Gaylord Nelson proposed the idea to hold a nationwide environmental teaching day on April 22nd, 1970. He hired a young activist, Dennis Hayes, to be the national coordinator. Nelson and Hayes renamed the event Earth Day. And this is how it all started in 1970. On April 22nd, 1970, 20 million people marched for environmental causes in the United States, the largest demonstration to be ever held in human history. It was organized by this group, which is now today earthday.org. And with other events in coming years, they were able to bring this event, the celebration, to the attention of the entire world, where now it is a worldwide celebrated event. And the first demonstration on April 22nd, 1970 was sponsored by a very large union, the United Auto Workers. They were actually behind the financing of that event. It was something that, was very much grassroots, and had they not been behind it, it would not have taken place. And after that, the activists who organized this event started working with university campuses, with activists on university campuses in the United States, to make environmentalism a cause that would resonate with students who become, as they get out of school, become the adults in society, or a big part of them, and who hopefully take with them things they learn in college. Every year, these events, became more well known, gathered more attention, and slowly expanded around the world. And to the point where on Earth Day 2016, the landmark Paris Agreement was signed by the United States, the United Kingdom, China, and 120 other countries. This signing satisfied a key requirement for the entry into force of the historic draft Climate Protection Treaty, adopted by consensus of the 195 nations present at the 2015 United Nations Climate Change Conference in Paris. Between 1990 and 1999, the movement gained force and, like I was saying, expanded internationally to the point where over 200 million in 141 countries were involved in environmental issues on the world stage. Earth Day activities in 1990 gave a huge boost to recycling efforts worldwide and helped pave the way for the 1992 UN Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro. Unlike the first Earth Day in 1970, this 20th anniversary was waged with stronger marketing tools, greater access to TV and radio, and large budgets. What I would like to share with you now and ask you to read is topics that were assigned to Earth Day celebrations around the world in different years.
Sorry. Long day.
You want to start that, Sana?
Earth Day 2000, global warming and clean energy.
Earth Day 2003, Water for Life campaign. Earth Day 2005, Health Environments for Children.
Earth Day 2007, energy efficiency events, cleanups.
Earth Day 2008, call for climate change.
Earth Day 2010, Global Day of Conservation.
Earth Day 2016, Trees for Earth. The United Nations signed the Paris Agreement Climate Accord.
Earth Day 2018, plastic pollution.
Earth Day 2021, over 100 million people participated online in a 3-day live stream event, Earth Day Live, which ran on April 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
Earth Day 2019, protect our species.
Earth Day 2022, invest in our planet.
You see, as you listen to everybody reading, has it made you think, at what point did you start paying attention to these topics? Maybe you learned about a particular topic because of actions that were taken by those same activists who make Earth Day happen. And we live here in Florida. To bring the matter home, I would like to say a few words about the Everglades. It is our local ecosystem. We enjoy looking at the beautiful and lush nature every day when we go outside. But unfortunately, our urban development is actually a reason why the Everglades, the natural ecosystem in Florida, is now about half the size of what it was. In the mid-1800s, the Federal Swamp and Overflowed Lands Act gave the Everglades to the state of Florida with the provision that it would be drained. Drained lands were quickly taken over by agriculture interest, resulting in endless fields of sugarcane and rice. And the fertilizers from those fields are flowing through the Everglades into the Gulf of Mexico and creating red tides. During the early 1900s, 2 major hurricanes hit Florida, killing thousands of people. This resulted in the building of a dike at Lake Okeechobee, interrupting the sheet flow of water across the Everglades. The 1,500 acres of land protected by the dike is known as the Everglades Agricultural Area. The water table in this area is just below the land surface. During the rainy season, water must be pumped out to avoid flooding of agricultural lands, with the land requiring irrigation during the dry season with water from nearby Lake Okeechobee. Drainage canals effectively succeeded in draining the Everglades by the 1930s, effectively halting the water flowing across the eastern portion of South Florida. The Army Corps of Engineers confined the Kissimmee River to a 53-mile-long canal system, destroying thousands of acres of wetlands. Currently, there are over 1,400 miles of canals and levees within the Everglades region used for water control and diversion. Urban development, industry, and agriculture pressures have destroyed more than half of the original Everglades. Fertilizer pollution, invasive species, reduced habitat are some of the challenges the Everglades ecosystem faces. In the past, maybe 10 years, we have restoration efforts that started to to help the area go back to the way it was. The Everglades National Park, which was originally created in 1947, has increased now from the original 460,000 acres to 1,500,000 acres. The construction of canals and dikes has negatively impacted the Everglades. Currently, the effort to restore the Everglades region is under a plan called the Comprehensive Everglades Restoration Plan, also called CERP. This plan aims to restore and preserve habitats of the Everglades and South Florida while managing water supplies and controlling floods. Referred to as the world's largest ecosystem restoration effort, the CERP will cost over $7 billion and take more than 20 years to develop. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and the South Florida Water Management District are working together along with other agencies and citizens to make this plan successful. This is where my factual presentation stops, and I'm inviting everyone to add to it. I'm sure a lot of you know more about the subject than I do, and to ask questions if you want.
I know that that's why we have all the Melaleucas in Florida, which are
An invasive
an
species.
invasive species. They planted all along the Everglades border, the Melaleucas, to help drain the swamp because they're water suckers.
They did such a great job in the process. They expanded so much and killed native species.
They're definitely a nuisance tree today.
Well, I can see when I drive and I look around, I see that they found a way to get rid of some of them. So there's not as many as 20 years ago.
You have to
There
be
were a lot
really,
more.
you have to be very careful because Melaleucas, if they are damaged, if they're harmed, they feel threatened, they release their spores. And yeah, you gotta,
No, really, you do, because
they're nasty plants. And they're survivors.
which leads to the studies they put out recently that plants actually talk to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, absolutely.
Agreed. But they are living, what do you think they're living, so. Plants talk just like the trees do.
And they're helped by underground by the fungi.
Yep.
I thought that was so fascinating.
Wasn't it?
Anyone online want to add anything before we go into our ritual? If you do, you can unmute.
Well, I guess also there's the continuing problem of the Everglades is that the water tape, is not owned by us, the people, as Everglades Park, or like it's not. So that's why they're fracking, because our government sold the rights to the minerals in the ground. So we're battling that too, on that front of fracking in the Everglades.
It's true.
The other thing I found
Mhm.
interesting several years
Because
ago, the Everglades
people
are
just don't,
No.
they're greedy. People are greedy.
Yeah. Hold on, Jen is going to say something.
I just saying, I learned a few years ago that the Everglades is actually not a swamp in that traditional sense of the word. It's actually a river. It's like a statewide river. It's
The
the
river of
slowest,
grass.
the largest and slowest moving river. And as they started to build like Alligator Alley, and they were having all the issues and everything was dying below it. That's why they started putting in the canals underneath, cutting the trenches underneath to allow the water flow.
And all this is underground. Yeah.
Right, all this perfect ecosystem that nature had put in there, and we just came along and screwed it up. And now we're gonna spend billions of dollars trying to fix it
Good grief.
because we broke it.
Elizabeth, did you have something you wanted to say?
No, sorry. Thanks anyway.
Okay. All right. So tonight we're gonna share a ritual to help heal the earth and hopefully put out some energy so we can enlighten the human race, even if it's a little bit. So due to the limited space, most of us are gonna stay sitting. We're gonna start by cleansing and asperging. Moon will begin and she will go around.
That's better. No.
Yes.
I was gonna go back.
Peace be with you. Peace. Peace be with you. Deep peace be with you. Deep peace with you. Deep peace be 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 with you.
Everyone can sit if you like, comfortable. If our bard would come forward and speak, please.
Yes, I shall. Humans often take the natural environment for granted, and many feel separate from it. And yet, as year succeeds year, we realize more and more that we are connected to nature, that we are one with nature. From the largest swirling galaxies to this planet with its vast blue oceans, to its mighty trees and forests, to wolves and foxes and bears, oh my, and buzzing and sometimes annoying insects. With all of creation, we humankind are one, visible and invisible, all one. We are ecological from day one, from the day we enter this environment as a newborn. The earth, which sustains humanity, must not be injured. It must not be destroyed. the bird, the bee, the stone, the tree, the four-legged, the two-legged, the fish in the sea. All that exists, all our relations, and are equal to us. So mote it be.
So mote it be. So everyone relax, get comfortable in your seats. Feel your feet on the floor. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And we will take part in a guided meditation. Often in our fast-paced urban lives, we become disconnected from the earth. When we aren't grounded, we can find ourselves feeling scattered, spacey, out of balance, and just not in tune with our lives. We will begin this ritual with a grounding meditation that will help us all connect deeply with the earth. Relax your body and breathe slowly through your nose, taking in the scents around you, the burning candles, the incense, the sage. Close your eyes again and become aware that you are one with the earth. You are completely relaxed. Imagine the warm sun on your face. Imagine that warm golden light being absorbed into your body through your third eye. Feel the light of the sun warming your head and face a little at a time. Imagine this light working its way along your body, traveling through your neck, down into your chest, where your heart chakra is located. Allow it to warm your heart, then travel down slowly through your abdomen and down to your root chakra. As this light warms your body, feel it connecting you to the ground beneath your body as well. Imagine this warmth spreading, a golden glow journeying along your legs, your knees, and finally to your feet. You feel your entire body has been infused with warmth and light of the sun. Feel your connection to the earth. Imagine the warmth growing and spreading from your body into the ground. Visualize the awakening of roots, seeds, and other life that is just below the surface. Share your warmth and light with them and feel your own roots growing into the soil. Feel the stability and security of the earth. Keep your breath even and regular, knowing that you are one being with the soil, the grass, and even the rocks below. This is a great time to have a chat with Mother Earth and ask her how you, as an individual, can help her heal. Changing just one thing you do can make a huge difference. See millions of people, each changing just one thing and feel Mother Earth healing. Now, each of us should have at least one thing to work on in order to help Mother Earth heal. Remember that one thing as you slowly begin to return to the here and now. Remember that one thing as you go about your daily life. And ensure you keep your roots connected deep to the earth. As you feel ready, you can begin to come back. Open your eyes. We gather here today to honor Mother Earth and to join together in ritual to heal our planet. We join with the earth and with each other to bring new life to this land, to restore the purity of the waters, to refresh the air for all, to renew the forests, to care for the plants, to protect animals and insects. To revel in the blowing winds, to rejoice in bright sunlight, to celebrate the turbulent seas, to dance on solid ground, to sing the song of the stars, to commune with her creatures, to renew our spirits, to reinvigorate our bodies, to create the human community with justice and in peace, to remember our children and their futures. We join with the earth and with each other. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Alder, would you cast our circle?
We cast here a circle of healing. We charge this rite. We charge that this rite is a magical act of healing. Great Mother Earth and Father Son, we call to you and invite you to witness this rite and to bless and consecrate this circle. Let the spirit flow within. As it is willed, so mote it be.
So mote it be. It is our will and our intent within this magical rite to heal and protect the earth and to send the energy of peace to all of Earth's children, knowing full within ourselves that this must begin within each of us. With that said, let the quarters and spirit be asked to attend this rite, starting in the east.
Power of air on our mother's breath, blow from the east and bring clarity. We call to the tree spirit of hazel, keeper of wisdom and knowledge, keeper of secrets. Help us to connect with our knowledge of the earth and learn to understand her better. Bless this space and bless this rite. We greet thee, blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be. Mhm.
And the south.
Power of fire, our mother's passion, flame from the south with spirit free. We call the element of fire and the green spirits of the power. We call to the tree spirits of hawthorn, tree of fairy fire, holy tree of the thorn, and fire of the blood. Bring us a passion for spiritual growth and service to all of nature. Bless this space and bless this ride. We greet thee, blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Power of water, our mother's womb, flow from the west in dark mystery. We call to the great spirit of the willow, the great healer of the body and spirit. Reveal your great mysteries, open the door to the dark, so that we may gain understanding and compassion in our work. Bless this space and bless this right. We grant, we great thee, blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Power of earth, our mother's body, sound from the north, evoking stability. We call to the element of earth and the green spirits of wisdom. We call to the spirit of oak, master of the druidic wisdom. Be our protection and our gateway to the realm of the green spirits, so we may work for the highest good. Sorry. It went dark, thank you. Be our protection and our gateway to the realm of the green spirits, so we may work for the highest good of all. Bless this space and bless this right. We greet thee. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Behold the earth. Behold the heartbeat of the mother.
We call to the spirits of place, the ancient guardians of the stones and portal of cauldron, and to the ancestors and guardians of the ancient wisdom. Connect us to the land and the power of this earth, to aid in our work for the highest good of all. Hail and welcome.
Hail.
You're welcome.
Gimme.
Direct our minds, power of the air, and ways to keep you clean and free. We pledge to heal and serve you. This is our will, so mote it be.
So mote it be.
Let it be.
Rouse our courage, powered of fire. Charge our spirits' energy with passion. We pledge to heal and serve you. This is our will, so mote it be.
So mote it
So
be.
mote it be.
Change our insight, power of water, in the ways to keep you clean and free. We pledge to heal and to serve you. This is our will, so mote it be.
So mote it
So
be.
mote it be. Charge our strength, power of earth, to help and to heal, to grow and to see how best to serve our Mother Earth. This is our will, so mote it be.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Can you move Walter and Moon?
right around. If you can get that, that each other's candle. Make the fire spread. And again. They got it. Put it again.
Letters like, nah.
Oh, sure. Whoever needs it.
We create a spirit of peace within the circle of light, knowing full well in our hearts and souls that peace begins within each of us. May this magic ring of light send outward peaceful energy. May it flow throughout the earth, healing and unifying minds and hearts. Each thing, each stone, each blossom, each child held in place. Only we, in our arrogance, push out beyond what we belong to. If we surrendered to the earth's intelligence, we could rise uprooted like trees. May humanity be blessed with strength in our arms, truth on our tongues, and clarity in our hearts.
The earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. Once all of humanity accepts this as truth, we all will be blessed with deep peace. You may now extinguish your candles. Finish burning them at home till they are spent to further energize our working here today. As
So
above, so below.
as above, so below. Kimmy and Moon, would you please come forward to give our gifts to Gaia and the creatures? Circle for you, space here. Yeah, we're going. Sorry. It's okay.
Let us celebrate now with cakes and ale. We have gluten-free chips and iced tea. May you never thirst and may you never hunger. Never thirst and may you never hunger. May you never thirst and may you never hunger. Never thirst and may you never hunger. May you never thirst and may you never thirst. May you never thirst, and may you never hunger. May you never thirst, and may you never hunger. May you never thirst, and may you never hunger.
May you never thirst, may you never hunger.
Thank you, blessed be.
Blessed be. Joy.
We're all punching away. It's okay.
Wow.
We're having corn chips and orange tea.
Nice.
Can't stop.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
I know, it's just-
We'll share with the ancestors.
I'm afraid I have a, what do you call, it, a rice cake.
Very good.
Well, that's nice.
Do you want to share anything?
I'll share later with Daddy.
We will now begin to close our circle, starting with spirit.
To the spirits of the place and the ancestors, we release and thank you for your help in connecting to land and power, wisdom and truth. May we meet again in love and trust. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. In the north.
To the north of the great between, we thank and release the element of earth and the green spirits of wisdom. We thank and release the tree spirit of oak. May we meet again in love and trust. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. And the west.
To the west of the great between, we thank you and release the element of water and the green spirits of love. We thank and release the tree spirit of the willow. May we meet again in love and trust. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
And south.
To the south of the great between, we thank you and release the element of fire and green spirits of power. We thank you and release the tree spirit of hawthorn. May we meet again in love and trust. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Wow.
And the east.
To the east of the great between, we thank and release element of air and the green spirits of knowledge. We thank and release the tree spirit of hazel. May we meet again in love and trust. Hail and
Hail, farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Let our circle be closed.
The circle of healing we now close. Great Mother Earth, Father Son, we thank you for being with us and witnessing this rite. Peace and healing to us all, with light and love, so mote it be.
So mote it be. The circle is open.
Ever unbroken.
Mary meet. Mary
Mary
part.
part.
And Mary
Mary
meet
meet
again.
again.
Marry me.
Thank you.